When it comes to one pot recipes, I'm always in because it's very easy and simple to cook. So in this recipe, I'll be showing you how to make a very flavorful coconut chicken and rice recipe, which is going to turn out amazing. Flavorful because you're going to add in some coconut cream and the rice is going to be perfectly cooked. The recipe is going to be loaded with lots of proteins because we've added in some chicken, which makes this recipe the recipe is loaded with lots of proteins because we've added in some chicken and it's perfect for meal prepping. Prep up some few fresh ingredients ahead, and for this recipe I'm going to be using 1 large onion. I have green capsicum, crushed garlic and ginger, some carrots. Also you'll need a whole chicken for the recipe, and I have 1.5 cups of long grain basmati rice. So you're going to start off by soaking your rice for around 10 minutes as you cook the rest of the ingredients. And if you want your rice to turn out perfect, always go for the best quality because the outcome is always amazing. While your rice is soaking, you're going to place a pot over medium flame and add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Wait for around 30 seconds so that the oil can get hot. And because my chicken is nice and clean, I'm going to be searing my chicken. So carefully, I'm going to place the chicken into the pot. Add in a little bit of salt. Then you're going to stir your chicken for around 1 to 2 minutes on each side or until the chicken has a lovely golden brown color. We are adding flavor to our coconut rice. So you're going to flip the chicken so that it can brown on the other side. And just look at that lovely color. The chicken is halfway cooked. So once the chicken is ready, you're going to transfer to a plate. And the aroma in the kitchen is so good. I love how crispy the chicken skin is looking. So that means that we have lots of flavor. When done in the same flavorful cooking oil, I'm going to add in my onion and saute for around a minute until the onion has a lovely golden brown color. And I'm using the red onion. You can use white onions or spring onions for the recipe. We have bits of chicken and chicken juices in the oil. That's why it's flavorful. Once the onions are starting to brown, you're going to add in 1 teaspoon of ginger and 4 cloves of garlic that are crushed. Saute for around 30 seconds or until the garlic and ginger is very flavorful. Once everything is very flavorful, I'm going to add back my chicken into the pot. Add in 1 teaspoon paprika, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. Add in a chicken stock cube and a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Stir in the seasoning into the chicken. Stir and cook your spices for around 1 minute together with the chicken, and this is going to make the chicken to get a very lovely color because we've added in some soy sauce, and also the spices are going to seep into the chicken. So after 2 minutes, you're going to drain water from your rice. Then next you're going to add in some carrots. Stir in. For the recipe, I'm using 1.5 cups of rice, so I'm going to add in 3 cups of water. You can also add in some beef or chicken stock into the Nairobi. For the recipe, I'm using 1.5 cups of rice, so I'm going to add in 3 cups of water. You can also add in some beef or chicken broth. Wow, the chicken looks so good and delicious. So I'm going to add in my rice. Toss the rice together with the chicken for around 2 minutes, and this is going to add in a very nice smoky flavor to the rice. Once the rice is well toasted, you're going to add in your water. Stir in. Stir in, wait for around a minute so that the water can come to a boil. Check the seasoning. If it's not perfect, you're going to be adding in some more salt. So because we added in some soy sauce, which is high in sodium, also we added in some chicken stock cube, which has salt. You'll need 1 cup of coconut cream, which is going to add in lots of creaminess to the rice, and also a very flavorful coconut flavor. Stir in your coconut cream into the rice. Check the seasoning. Stir in the coconut cream, add in some butter. Check the seasoning. You can see how rich the rice is looking. Add in a little bit more salt. Then you're going to be cooking your rice for around 4 to 5 minutes. Once the water is fully absorbed, just like this, you're going to add in your assorted peppers. Cover, reduce the flames to medium-low. Then you're going to slowly simmer your rice for around 5 minutes. And during those 5 minutes, the rice is going to perfectly cook. After 5 minutes, your rice should be perfectly cooked. And I absolutely love the outcome. The capsicum is not overcooked. So using a fork, you're going to fluff up your rice. I'm going to scoop out my rice and plate. When done plating, your coconut chicken and rice is going to be looking amazing. And I love that the chicken has some color since we seared the chicken. The rice is perfectly cooked, and also the flavor in this dish is 100%. So if you have not tried out adding some coconut to your rice, try out this recipe and you won't be disappointed.